Hello everyone, my name is Chandra Prakash Bhaguna and today I want to share an interview in a company called Della Luxury, and the company location is Mumbai, and the interview date was the August 9, 2025. So they asked me what is a session. So I said session stores data server side. So we can use both login and without login in session. So let us suppose we are using the session with login. So user logs in, server stores user ID in the session and uses it to verify requests. So first of all, start the session. So let us suppose you have created a login.php session underscore start, which will start the session. Then set session variable $session username equal to Chandra, $session logged in equal to true. Echo session variable are set. File to dashboard.php. So session start. Check if the user is logged in. So if is set session logged in, double end, session logged in triple equal to true. So echo welcome $session username. Else please log in first. Third page is the logout.php. So session start, then destroy all the session data, session unset and session destroyed. Echo you have been logged out. They asked me, does session need login? So I said, no, we can use both. Like in the previous example, I have said that the session with login. Now session without login. So guest user adds item to cart, server remember cart in session. So using the session without any login. So first of all, start the session. If the cart is not yet created, use if not is set session cart, then session cart equal to blank. Add an item to the cart. So session cart apple that display the cart content. Echo your cart. Echo pre print our session cart and echo pre close. So PHP stores session on the Windows. So where? So generally it's inside the C XAMPP, and then inside that we have a directory called temp, and inside that we have the session stores. So how can we check the path of the temporary file or the session data? So for that we can use the echo session underscore save underscore path function. The third question they asked me, cookies how to use in PHP. So cookies stores data client side on the user's browser for both logged in and non-logged in users. So using cookies allow you to store data on the user's browser which persists even after the browser is closed unless the cookie expires. So set a cookie, set cookie user data, temporary value time plus 3600. So cookie expire in 1 hour, access the cookie. If is set cookie user data, echo cookie user data. So the output will be the temporary value. Another question they asked me, what are the joins in SQL? Okay. So I said SQL joins are used to combine rows from two or more tables based on a related column between them. So the inner join returns only the rows where there is a match in the both the tables. So query select employee.id as employee ID, employee.name as employee name, departments.department name as departments from employees, inner join department on employees.department underscore ID equal to departments.id. Left join or left outer join returns all rows from the left table and matched rows from the right table. If there is no match, null value are returned for columns from the right table. So select employees.id as employee ID, employees.name as employee name, departments.department name as department from employees, left join departments on employees.department ID equal to departments.id. So right join returns all rows from the right table and matched rows from the left table. If there is no match, null values are returned for the column from the left table. So select employee ID, employee.name, departments.department name from employees, right join departments on employees.departments underscore ID equal to departments.id. Full outer join returns all rows from the both the tables. If there is no match, null values are returned for column from the table that doesn't have a match. So select employees.id as employee ID, employees.name as employee's name, departments.department name as department from employees, left join departments on employees.department underscore ID equal to departments.id. Union, select employees.id as employee ID, employees.name as employee name, departments.department's name as department from employees, right join departments on employees.departments underscore ID equal to departments.id. Third, default join. If you simply use the keyword join without specifying a type, SQL assumes it's an inner join. So default join, inner join. Select orders.order ID, customers.name from orders, join customers on orders.customer underscore ID equal to customer.customer underscore ID. So result is order ID name 1 Alice. Question number 5. Foreign key. They ask me, does foreign key mandatory to join tables? So I said no, a foreign key is not mandatory to join tables. So here is the explanation. A foreign key is a constraint in a database that ensure referential integrity. It enforces that a value in one table exists in another table. A join is an SQL operation to combine rows from two or more tables based on a related column. Key points. You can join tables or any columns that make sense whether or not there is a foreign key. Foreign keys help maintain data consistency, but they are not required for a join to work. So simple example of two tables joined without using a foreign key. So let us suppose you have created a table customers and you have the primary key ID and name column in the customers table. Second, orders table. Create table orders ID int primary key, customer underscore ID int, not a foreign key, product varchar 50. Now insert into customers ID name. So insert some dummy data in customers and also put some or insert some dummy data in the orders table. Now the query without using a foreign key. Select o.id as order ID. Okay. o.id as order ID. c.name as customer name. o.product from orders O. Join customer C. C means customer table on o.customer ID means order customer ID equal to c.id customer ID. So let me check. Okay. So the output will be the order underscore ID, customers or underscore name, product. So it will give the output. So key points. Even though customer ID in orders is not declared as a foreign key, the join still works because the columns match. Adding a foreign key would enforce integrity but is not needed just to join. So the difference between joining table with versus without a foreign key. Okay. So without foreign key combines table based on the matching columns. No constraint enforced. With foreign key combines table using a column that is explicitly constrained as a okay as a foreign key. Second, without foreign key works as long as column values match even if no foreign key exists. In the case of the foreign key, referential integrity is enforced. A value is the child must exist in the parent table, or we can say that in the without foreign key no guarantee that the joined value exists in the others table. You could have orphan rows exist in the table. Now error prevention does not prevent wrong inconsistent data in the case of the without foreign key. With foreign key prevents deletion of parent rows if child rows exist unless cascade rules. Performance without foreign key may be slightly faster in some database engines if foreign key checks are skipped. With foreign key slight overhead for integrity checks but ensure safer data. Another question they ask me, functions in PHP. So can you say some ready-made function in PHP? They asked me. Okay, they asked me the functions in PHP. So I said array functions are like the sort, replace, search, sum, count in array. String function are like the split, explode, implode, str, len, str, pos, trim. Another question they ask me, explode versus implode functions. So explode splits a string into an array using a delimiter. Okay, so explode split a string into an array using delimiter. Syntax array explode string dollar delimiter string dollar string int dollar limit equal to PHP into max. For example, you have a string apple, banana, orange and the separation is comma. Now dollar array equal to explode and in the bracket comma and there is a dollar str. Then use print underscore r dollar array. So the output will be 0 equal to apple, 1 is equal to banana, 2 is equal to orange. So in the explode, what we do? It just convert a string to array. Implode, also called the join, combines arrays element into a string using a glue string. Syntax string implode string dollar glue array piece. Now for example, you have an array apple, banana, orange. Now you are using a variable dollar str equal to implode and in the bracket comma and then dollar array. Now echo dollar str, that is the string. So the output will be the apple, banana, orange. The separation is comma here. So implode is array to string. So quick way to remember is explode equal to explode the string into pieces, implode the pieces into a string. Another question they asked me, they gave me an array which has some duplicate values and they asked me to find those duplicate values. Okay, so I had the dollar I had the array $A equal to 213 145 467 89. So I used the loop for $I equal to 0, $I is less than count $A, then $I plus plus. Another loop for $j equal to 0, $j is less than $I, and $j plus plus. If $A, $I double equal to $A, $j, then echo $A, $I. Okay, so it will print the duplicate values. They could ask me more like this. Without manually calculating length. Okay, so let us suppose, okay, I don't think we need it. Okay, if we want to remove duplicate values only and then print the array, so how can we do that? They didn't ask me this, but how can we do that? So let us suppose you have a dollar array equal to 21314546789, and you will create another array $B equal to blank array to store the unique values. Okay, now for $I equal to 0, $I less than count $A, and $I plus plus, then $found equal to false. For $j equal to 0, $j is less than count $B, and $j plus plus. If $A, $I double equal to $B, $j, so $found equal to true. Then break and close the two brackets. Now if not $found, that means if there are no duplication, then $B blank array equal to $A, $I. So print result for each $B as $value and echo $value. So it will give the output of a unique elements in that array. Okay, so this was the interview in a company Della Luxury, and the location was Mumbai, and the interview date was August 9, 2025. So I will share more interview question with you. Till then, bye.